Woke up this morning, I could hear water running. I'm thinking it's not the time my sprinklers should be working. So unfortunately, I looked outside and discovered I've got a leak in my sprinkler system. What do you do if you've got a leaky sprinkler system? I'm going to start by finding out where it's leaking. I need to know what's leaking so I can fix it. So we're going to start by popping off the cover to these valves. Using my big screwdriver to pop this off. I can't really see where it's coming from. I can try to feel the flow. I can feel exactly where it's coming from down here. We'll go shut the water off. That's the shut-off valve. And I put the wrench down there. Get it on the valve, turn it off. Around here is where it was leaking. I'm just gonna let it drain into the ground to where I can actually see. This is not how you like to wake up in the morning, but it's part of being an adult, part of home ownership. I'm gonna turn the water valve on and you can see where the leak is coming from. Oh. Knowing that our leak is on this part right here, if I was tempted to just call a sprinkler repair company, I'm going to give this a shot myself. So we're going to start by disconnecting, well, this one and these three. These are the circuits that when you program your sprinkler system to turn on, these open and close these valves that let water flow out to those different circuits. I've almost got enough room in here now, I think I can start breaking into the valves. A little knuckle bump. And I'm looking for the leak. It looked like it was coming through this seam, but it doesn't look like it's broken though. This is the part that showed that it was leaking. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take this piece, put it back on, and see if it doesn't leak. It's leaking still, obviously. Let me go turn it off. But obviously, that joint has a problem. It's almost like I can't get enough thread engagement on there for that to seal. Well, that might be part of it. I don't have the O-ring on there. Let me try that again. I made this channel particularly for young men that are growing up that don't have a dad, showing them stuff like this. Some of the things I want you to learn from this process is I didn't know anything about sprinklers before this sprinkler system's in here when we got it. So guess what? I got to figure it out as I go, or I can pay someone else to come fix it every time something goes wrong with it. You are just as capable as I am. You can figure this stuff out. So don't let the fact that nobody's showed you how to do this stuff make you draw the conclusion that you can never figure it out, because you can. I'm going to tighten these down again with that O-ring in there. Okay, just a little bit. If I can torque it down a little bit more. Clearly that's a ton better than it was before. So depending on how much this costs, I'm probably just going to go get one of these, replace it, see if there's a seal that would be more robust. One thing I can do now that I've got it pressurized, I'm going to go ahead and run them. Then I'm going to find a sprinkler supply store. So I'm going to let the lawn get a little drink. Okay, went to a plumbing store that actually has sprinkler parts, and I asked if they had a seal that would go in here. It just feels like it's not bottoming out, and we'll also put on some Teflon tape. So we got Teflon tape on all three valves and on the feed line. I bought this seal. I think this other one looks like a better fit. So I'm going to put this one in and hope that I can get a good seal on the feed line. The alignment almost has to be perfect for these to go on, which it's not. Ideally, I can start these all by hand and make sure they're aligned and I'm not stressing them, and then I can tighten them down. But because this is the one I have the leak on, this is the one I want to snug down first. The threads are engaged on it now. Now I'm going to move to these other ones. Side loading can cause tension, which can cause leaks over time. Get it started. The most out of alignment, but there is flexibility. And now it feels like it's getting started. I really want to make sure it's not cross-threaded. That's not a good sign. Nope, there's the O-ring right there. The O-ring didn't stay in. But I've got them all on. I'm going to take them all back off. Okay, apparently this O-ring came out. So I'm putting that O-ring back in there. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Let's see what happens. Okay, it is pressurized. We're gonna be looking for under here if I feel anything, and I don't think I do. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. And we'll look at all these other joints that we made. We don't want any grips, anything coming from these. I think we've got it taken care of. Remember, you're never done until you've cleaned up. I want you guys to know you can figure out how to succeed as an adult, even if no one's there to show you how, and you do have a dad that cares about you. And I'll see you on the next video.